Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1976 and 1977 to listen to Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft and So Said The Lighthouse Keeper by Klaatu. All right, we'll start with the highly requested Calling Occupants. Comes from 347 EST, their first studio album. It was a single, and of course was covered 1 year later by the Carpenters. I've heard that version, I loved it, so excited to hear the original. Let's check it out. I don't really remember the song much, so that's a good thing, I think. Ooh. Boyd's. Beautiful. Very much earth. ASMR. Wow.
In your mind, you have capacities, you know.
Wow.
To telepath.
Didn't expect that voice.
Through the vast unknown. Please close your eyes and concentrate with every thought you think upon the recitation we're about to sing. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary most extraordinary craft.
I remember that part.
Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary most extraordinary craft. You've been observing our Earth, and we'd like to make a contact with you. We are your friends. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary ultra emissaries. We are your friends. Calling occupants of interplanetary, quite extraordinary craft. And please come in peace, we beseech you. Only a landing would teach you. Our Earth may never survive, so do come, we beg. Please, interstellar policeman, won't you give us a sign? Give us a sign that we reached you.
I love this part.
far beyond the norm. You close your eyes, you concentrate. Together, that's the way to send the message. We declare World Contact Day.
Am I hearing Mellotron? Probably. Echoes, Pink Floyd, nice bass going on there. Wow, that really flew by for a long song. What is it, 7+ minutes, I think? Okay, I have to admit, I'm a tad more tired than usual for this reaction. Kind of been a long weekend, but this song, yes, I've heard it before, but this version seemed more dreamy, more lulling, lullabying, just kind of hypnotic. Wow. I can only imagine how interesting it would sound if you're high on something. I'm sure it would become even more intense, but it had me musically high, just flowing about, relaxed, almost, transcending to another dimension, place, just with that lulling music. Of course, I was catching all the great instrumentation. There was that middle section, that big change that I loved. But the whole thing, great, as you guys said. Of course, the chorus, so catchy, so pleasant, so big in a kind of, cinematic way, or maybe a TV show way. It actually kind of seems like a theme song to a commercial. Just that joyous, buoyant, swaying back and forth feeling. Very nice. The nature sounds in the beginning were beautiful. A bit of ASMR there. Just a great way to remind us that the song is coming from the point of view of the Earth. I know there's some true story involved with this as far as scientists and sending the message out. That really happened, so this song was inspired by that. But I love the intro. Then, of course, the music kicks in. Incredible. The initial vocals were so unique. Almost a feminine energy. I don't know if it was John or Terry singing, because apparently they both sing lead on this album, I think. And Wiki didn't specify who sings what. I kind of hate when that happens, but it was probably one of those two gentlemen. The voice was delicate, very high, almost half whispered. Really, really cool. I was definitely getting very, very big Beatles vibes, especially in the first half of the song. Wow. Very, very reminiscent. I can see why so many people thought this was the Beatles reunited. I guess that was kind of the rumor. And obviously it wasn't true, but definitely big hints of the Beatles there. We get that one big turn towards the middle of the song. I forgot to write down what was being sung, so you probably know what I'm talking about. It sounded quite different from the first part. Definitely my favorite section. I was going along with it, loving the melodies in that section. Then the breathy, whispery vocals came back later. There seem to be several vocal tones, vocal styles in this one, so I appreciate the variation not only in the vocals, but of course also the melodies, instrumentation. It is progressive rock in a way, so it makes total sense. Yeah, overall catchy to the max, plenty of synth, beautiful melodies, super hypnotic, intoxicating, relaxing. Wow, just really impressed. Again, I've heard it before, but it was great to hear the original version. Probably somewhat different than Carpenter's version. Of course, the original is where it started, so I really enjoyed and respect this version. So naturally, it's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award, yes, for Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft by Klaatu, 1976. All right, now on to So Said The Lighthouse Keeper. Comes from Hope, their second studio album, which is a concept album that has been referred to as an elaborate sci-fi prog opera and a whimsical space rock album. All of those sound just great to me. Let's check it out.
I am the very loneliest of creatures in the universe. Indeed, I am an epitaph to man. For having witnessed mass destruction like you've never dreamed and was, I fear I shall bear witness once again.
So said the lighthouse keeper as he struggled up the spiral stairs which led him to the laser flare which scanned the cosmic void, where keeping constant vigil he forewarned this gallant god of gods. Beware all ships, the space graveyard and its stones of asteroids. For though my race was thought immune, themselves they did consume. So be warned, or be warned tomorrow. And from your deafness do desist, and pray take heed of this, for your present cause can only end in sorrow.
Same singer, wow. Incredible. Cello.
So said the lighthouse keeper as he wiped a teardrop from his nose, upon which his spectacles rose and gazed out to the stars. And like a portrait still he stared, and sighing to himself declared, I must invent the perfect prayer, not yours, not mine, but ours, which in the name of charity might lead us to eternal peace, the ultimate philosophy, some simple this last remaining day.
Pure bliss. Perfect fade out. Ah, they saved the best for the end sections. Wow. Emotions, whoosh, eyes welling up. Whoosh. Nice. The whole thing was awesome, of course. I think the rockier sections I connected with less. It happened a few times. No issues, of course. Part of the journey, part of the rock opera. Made sense, but everything else, wow, way up there. Wow, just like the first one, they just put so much interesting, beautiful melodies, vibes, instrumentation in these songs, which are longer, makes sense. They do all that, so I kind of get lost in it, kind of miss a lot. I hear it, but, it kind of flows through me because I'm just flowing on this journey. Really interesting. So much to love here, of course. And of course, pure storytelling makes sense. It's a concept album. I don't know the whole journey. This is only a piece of the puzzle. But we start out with this gorgeous, abstract space wind. You saw me light up. I love that, of course, setting the tone. Then I heard this person, was it a young boy talking? Whoever it was, seemed like he had an accent, maybe a British accent. I don't know. So I'm like, who is singing, talking? I don't even remember if he was talking or singing, but didn't sound like one of the band members. If it was, kudos for changing your voice once again. But then I realized, oh, it's the Lighthouse Keeper, obviously talking, again, telling part of the story. Then the main vocalist comes in, singing the main melody, gorgeous voice, up close, perfection. I think he was holding a note and then adding a vibrato at the end. Just so masterful. I love that. And of course, the singing changed from that vibe to that scratchy, rocky vibe. I have to assume it's the same singer. What versatility. I just wish I knew which of the two it was, but you guys can probably let me know. Of course, overall, just plenty of epic, gorgeous rock opera music, rock opera moments. Makes total sense. So many awesome theatrical type chord progressions. So many of the chords, the chord patterns were just absolutely getting to me in the best way possible. That's probably my favorite part of this song. Of course, the melodies, the singing, but mostly those chord progressions. Yeah, the orchestra was a bit more subdued in this one, but when they came in, for strings, I think, brass for sure I heard, they did come in strong, added the perfect layer to this already gorgeous music. But then the end melody, perfection, you saw what it did to me, especially that one chord, do, 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 whatever it was, that third note, perfect. It seemed like it repeated, of course, which was good. I got it maybe 3 or 4 times. It seemed to build up a bit each time, adding dynamics, adding drama. Again, it repeated several times through the fade out, into the fade out. Just perfection. That part definitely upped my score. So what once was one thing is now the double epic platinum record award. Yes, for So Said The Lighthouse Keeper by Klaatu, 1977. So thank you so very much to John Woloschuk. I try to find pronunciations online the correct way. Couldn't find the correct ones anywhere, so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Also D. Long, Terry Draper, Terry Brown, and of course the London Symphony Orchestra. Amazing work on both songs. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about these two, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.